And they would look at me like I'm stupid because you can't even walk, you're sitting on the couch. But I always knew I was going to play again. I had a surgery on my knee at Milligan, and they had to like cut through my tendon and split it apart to pick out bone that I had broken off. And I started playing, and I'm not ready, and I'm just crushing my knee, like just totally destroyed it. By totally destroyed it, I mean like totally destroyed it to the point where I couldn't even walk anymore. I had to drop out of school and everything. I just dropped out of life, really. I couldn't walk, I was crippled. For 3 years, I couldn't walk at all. I was just sitting on the couch. It was a battle. I mean, to tell you what was going on in my head was pretty dark stuff, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, there's not many good thoughts that go through your head when you just sit on a couch for 3 years. You lose it all. Nothing. They didn't say anything because when your life consists of one spot on a couch, you don't have friends. Because the only way that you have a relationship with me is to sit on the next side of the couch, and nobody wants to do that. So. Support. Probably taking me to doctor's offices, and I went through a whole lot of different procedures. I mean, they took like a needle like this, and there's no numbing or anything. They just start jamming it into your tendon and just moving it around. I mean, you're awake, you're just sitting there and you feel it. That was sport, like procedures like that. If it wasn't for my grandiose thought of playing college basketball again, I mean, I would have given up for sure. Everybody's telling me like, go get your degree online and do this, do that, you know, so that whenever you do get healthy, you can be ready just to go get a job. But I would always say no, because that would waste my eligibility, right? And they would look at me like I'm stupid because you can't even walk, you're sitting on the couch. But I always knew I was going to play again. I knew God was with me in that. And so about 3 years into it, I met this doctor in DC, and he's like one of the top doctors in the country. And so I was always going back and forth from DC. I finally got to the point where I could walk again. And then I kept pushing it to where I could jog again. And then after I knew I could jog, I started sprinting. And then I was like, well, maybe I can play. And so it took about 5 years, but I came back to play in 15 here. Yeah. In 3 months, I tore 4 muscles. I wasn't ready. I mean, my body, you can't go from that to college level, but it didn't matter because I had already got my jersey back. Because when I had to drop out of school and everything, I kept my jersey, my number 13 jersey, and I lied to Coach Shallis. I told him I turned it in, but I kept it because I was like, I'm going to come back and get it.